Suddenly, Shadow Man disappeared. Leo saw a big dark wall in front of him. In the center, outstanding lightning way too. A divine blue light flows from the entrance of that open door.
What an amazing light it is. Is it a lucid dream? I haven't seen such a wonderful light in my life.
Leo is stunned by disbelief. Then, the big man who kept him in his large hand carefully throws him to the ground. Leo felt how a JCB works for their owner, but the throwing thing was in a very slow motion. Leo landed on the grass field smoothly. He felt like he'd fall over too many feathers. He quickly stand up and looked for the big man to show his thanks, but he couldn't see him in the fogs. He looked back from where they come, but it was full of smoke. He got relaxed when he saw that beautiful land they just passed in the backside from a long distance. Leo turned his head to the front. He got freedom in this amazing wonderland. Even though Leo doesn't know what to do, the only thing he can do now searches Shadow Man quickly and see what he does here. He walks to the door. He hadn't seen a blue light like this in his entire lifetime. His all senses have been alerted. He just touched the door and felt the extra coldness.
It is neither ice nor cotton, but some other soft material looked the same as the original things. Did this door make fogs?
So he just took back his hand from the doors. He just entered that door without even opening it. He saw the door amid the wall was hollow and could move through that simply. Now Leo has entered another extra strange place with a lot of confusion in his mind.
How did things this much weightless here? Which is this ethereal place?
He is aware now of this unfamiliar place that is not inside the earth. There is no mass or other counteracting forces which make him feel any weight. He understood that it is unearthly because it does not show any gravity. It is somehow wonderful and highly strange, something he felt. His great disbelief was, how is it possible to walk here as usual, even without any gravitational pull from Earth?
The place is much softer than usual. Does it seem I can destroy this place so simply? Let me check this out with my hands.
Leo wants to figure out the reality of this place. He thought just for a while.
How can I find out the truth?
He merely strikes the red rose that stood nearby. He was surprised by the result. That straight strike couldn't make any changes to that rose plant. He attempts to put pressure on the rose flower. But still, nothing happens. He tried to pull that rose directly. Then also the rose remained unchanged.
Am I powerless in this place? I can't even win over flowers. Did I become too weak here?
He decided to check the rose, stem and leaves are original. He immediately tries to make a scratch on his hand with the thorn. He again tries to scratch his hand over the thorns. But nothing happens.
Its sharp prickles don't even make a single injury. When I touch thorn I feel like a feather. Maybe my senses have been lost here.
It feels like Leo plays with some hollow fog creatures. That excessive coolness and the softness just made a strong illusion in his head.
What kind of surface is it? Did I lose my sensory experiencing skills?
Leo becomes dozed by bewildered senses and slowly walks the way saw up front. He looked weird at the colorful land and thought how admirable the lighting of this place looks. He discerns that blue light comes from the sky. He stared at the sky and went so astonished at the millions of stars glittering in the blue light effect. He felt like stars glanced at him as we responded when we saw any kids looking at us. This magical place's sky is shown tremendously deep with impressive blue, and the surprising light comes through the sky itself. His hard mind engaged well within moments and went calm and got essential soothing. His limited sight was stunned by the deep blue light that changes his mind so cool and aids concentration. He forgot all his worries and the current life situations.
I am overwhelmed by the greatest emotion I ever felt. Is this place where enjoyment comes from? I feel so much amazement in this sparkling blue light from the sky.
Now Leo feels he is safe and got into a relaxed state of mind. He figures out the place is abundant in pleasing wild plants. He saw many flowering plants with awesome flowers and ripening fruits. There were so many birds chilling nearby to those plants. Leo was hearing the sound of birds and falling streams and the pure music of nature. That earth tone had amazing healing power. His ears felt the greatest clarity that he ever listened to. The natural sounds felt like music with a vibrational frequency of enlightenment. That place and the noise he heard there were especially pleasing to his ears. He paid attention to the smell of the rare scent from grown flowers. Those fragrances helped him to awaken his mind. His nose felt a great relief from stress. He was enjoying the moment those smells passed through his nasal. When Leo inhaled that gorgeous scent, he smelled great pleasure. He wasn't ready to release those smells but did so fast when thought he could smell that special smell more again. He soothed from the air with the greatest sense of stimulation. Leo tended to pluck a full ripened fruit and he did that. The flavor he perceived was so winning. He experienced a taste that poured so much pleasure into him. He became extremely happy and felt fully satisfied. He finished the fruit with the greatest gratification of the heavenly taste experienced for the first time in life. Leo felt he had some supernatural energy. Then, he remembered about Shadow Man. Leo gets ready to search for Shadow Man in the blue light wonder world.